What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Lil J underscore 89. I'm back again. Hold on, let me do the intro again. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Lil J underscore 89. Back once again with another YouTube banger. You know, we're doing a live stream. You know, Face of the Franchise Part 3. We on Part 3 as Face of the Franchise. I love y'all for the awesome support. You know, most of y'all's not subscribed. Make sure y'all please subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all subscribe to the family. Love you guys. And we are about to play against the Dallas Cowboys. Never mind. Oh, well, are we? Yeah.
One press conference that stands out to me in particular was when I first got to use my buzz from the season to build momentum for a big game we had coming up.
Yes, sir. Team effort.
More than anything, I hoped showcasing our strengths to the press and fans would also amp up my teammates. And it did. But it turns out they weren't the only ones who were listening.
This game's oh, you already got an interception.
Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, it's a special Thanksgiving Day presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington football team.
Yes, sir.
Just a gorgeous fall
we playing on Thanksgiving too.
Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Washington football team.
See how our team does. We are 9-1. I cannot believe it.
They will begin things at the 25.
Chase Young got an X factor.
Here's the first carry.
Go one. Let's go.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
But one thing we certainly know,
We'll put in
Alabama
Jimmy
turns
Moore
out
instead of
first-round picks,
him.
and there's another nice play there by one of them. Jonathan
Yeah,
Allen, the big defensive tackle.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hold up, Wiz.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
They don't have.
His target Lamb.
Hold up, let me change this defense. I can't even change it. The only time I can change it is yeah, I can't even change it.
Yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
This the only one I can change.
It's 3rd and 7.
Troy Aki. Dang, I can't even.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Prescott from the gun.
Let's go. Matt, is that Matt? Matt Ioannidis. Let's go.
Matt Ioannidis able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact,
Of course we're gonna set the tone.
They said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if
Oh
the
yeah.
offense can
Oh
take
yeah.
over and get
It's
some
good move.
points on the board. A great return there of 22 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Good start.
What's number 18? We got another wide receiver.
At their 38. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's
Terry. Terry.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
AP.
Adrian Peterson, the 2nd active leading rusher in the NFL.
Second leader rusher in the
A
NFL.
week ago, 12 carries, 53 yards.
And even though it's a short week, running backs love when they're in a groove, and that's exactly where he is right now. He's hoping to feast a little bit more here on Thanksgiving.
On 2nd down now, it's Peterson, and they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 yards there, 1st down. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen
Touchdown.
over there.
And that is caught.
Yes,
Touchdown,
sir.
Washington.
Mr. Terry.
Terry McLaurin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And Washington has taken a 1st quarter lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They keep on the ground with Elliott.
Oh yeah, Landon. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The safety Landon Collins there to make the tackle. That's a strong safety making a strong, hard tackle.
And we know his coach. Doesn't smile a whole lot, does he? How about that grin right there, ear to ear after that
Go
play?
to Chase Young.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Chase Young.
Pressure comes.
Yes, sir.
Chase Young racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
He got
They'll need a
12
big play
sacks.
Here will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup.
No, no, no.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. How about that? They went with a storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Wiz.
Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin.
What? I tripped on my own teammate. What?
And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A big play here for Dallas. 46 yards. Well,
Darius Payne, Montez Sweat. Why do they have this?
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Here's Prescott. Oh, Prescott.
Oh, yeah, fumble.
And it's Washington.
Let's go.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means
Oh,
he's got
wide
to
open.
Wide
open.
But not go down and fumble the ball.
The end result, 21 yards. So, Charles, here we are. Calendars turn to November. And if you think about great performances that we have seen from this rookie class, look, this young quarterback, he's got to be right
Terry
near the
McLaurin.
top of the list.
I would agree with that. And as you talk about the calendar turning,
Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown.
Sorry, Haskins, gonna take your spot, but
it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter.
and Alex Smith. I'll take Alex Smith. Go, Giants. Yeah.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, wait, do they have...
The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And last time the
no,
turnover
they
on the
don't
fumble,
have
and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that?
Hey, y'all, comment in the comments. Should I start a franchise mode?
Now Prescott. And his throw here's incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. But now it's 3rd down.
I'm thinking about starting me a franchise mode. Franchise. I know me and CJ doing Ultimate Team. I just want to have more Madden content for y'all. Cause when I used to have Madden 20, I used to not put out Madden content like that. So I need to start putting out Madden content for y'all.
They were able to get him down and force the punt.
So I was thinking, if you always get saved, you don't pick that up.
He's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
This dude was just letting it bounce on him.
After such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it. Somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin. And
Terry McLaurin, you got this.
Deep sigh of relief right now.
Oh, that's my fault. That was my fault. I threw a bad pass.
From down at the 12.
Oh my, I threw a bad pass.
Interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
But if they don't get a touchdown, I'm gonna be laughing like crazy.
Here's Prescott.
Oh, never mind. I should have been quiet. Should have been quiet. But yeah, or started Madden franchise for y'all. Start a Madden franchise. I'm gonna start with the Washington football team. Or y'all already know I like Washington anyway. If y'all been on my Instagram, if y'all follow me on Instagram, it's in the link in the description. Y'all make sure y'all go follow me on Instagram. But I always be posting Redskins. I always post out Redskins, Redskins screenshots, all that stuff like that. So make sure y'all keep in touch with me.
Offense leading his crew back out there now. And he's looked pretty good. Does have the 1 interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis.
They'll take the offset. When you're talking about throwing 2 touchdown passes, no one
throw it out. I was just clicking it. I was just clicking it.
Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And his throw's gonna
Steven
be
Sims, come on,
Certainly
you're
don't
right
want to go 3 and
there.
out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines
Come on,
about
Jaden,
right
kiss
now.
it.
And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make
Come
the
on,
trip
kiss it.
to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17.
How many did I get any yards? The
That one
fuck?
good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
I got 6 yards.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this is
Oh my!
complete. Boy, a
The
real
kiss
head
it.
scratcher there. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
I don't know why you would do that. It's
Let me
almost
stop playing
guaranteed
with these
points the other
Cowboys.
way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. At the 12-yard line. Prescott. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
All we need is another sack.
Prescott to throw it.
Oh, come on. What is y'all doing?
And the Cowboys
I cannot,
are gonna
like,
have first and goal as
bruh.
they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it.
Yeah, I know they
over.
right. Thank you.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
Thank you. Thank you, Landon
Reinforcements
Collins.
come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Throwing, Prescott. He's got it.
Let's go.
And
Nope.
he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Ronald Darby.
Hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
One hallmark of good defenses.
Let them get 10
understanding
points.
the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right
He can get
there.
10
Got
points.
to him before he ever had a chance to
He can
think
get
about
10.
turning it upfield. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And it's a
I
pretty good
never heard
return
of
here,
Grant
so get this up to the 29.
or 19.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful.
Give me a. I'm done with this game,
This is
bro.
intercepted. My goodness.
I'm done with this game.
Anthony Brown. And his guys have
Really,
got it
Anthony
at the
Brown
closing
with the
stages of the
interception?
first half.
He's not even that good.
Flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it.
Anthony Brown with an interception? Are you serious?
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half.
Anthony
of play.
Brown with an interception,
Hang on,
bro?
we'll jump over halftime.
Are you serious? They gave it to
So
that nigga, bro.
Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the
They
second
gave
half
it to
gets
that nigga.
underway. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let me go inside my pistol.
Washington will take over 1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. First down, here's the run with Peterson.
Adrian Peterson, the Washington.
Tackle there
Why
by
is
Leighton
Peterson
Vander
here?
Esch.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a
Nigga slow
win,
as
but if you're on
shit.
offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Come on, why would you throw it like that?
Coverage was awfully tight
Like,
there on third down.
that coverage
They
was
actually closed off
so
all the passing
dead.
lanes, forcing the incompletion.
That coverage
and
was
bringing up
weak as
fourth
hell.
down.
I had it. But they're gonna throw in the blitz just like they always do. Boom. Thank you. All time.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 42 yards. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid,
That was
because
fake
you don't get extra
interception.
kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a
Anthony
big-time
Brown.
quarterback.
Anthony Brown
You're
is never
supposed
that
to do
good.
that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield.
But I probably
threw a touchdown pass.
I probably don't do this game.
And
I want to see what other games
now even deeper. They need a big drive
do I
here
play.
just to
I'll probably
answer
just play
the
like
first touchdown of the
2 more
second half
games.
scored against them.
They were down at the half.
So yeah,
Now,
for
as
this
you
live.
mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right?
And
Put your
then I'm
shoulder
gonna
against the
start
boulder and start pushing.
because after
And
this
try and
live,
get back
I'm
to
probably
where
gonna do
you
the
were to start
franchise
the
mode.
half.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
I'll do a franchise mode after this. So y'all watch out for that.
Now Elliott. And they're going to
Thank
get
you.
him behind the line
3rd
yet
down.
again.
Because that's all they're gonna do is try to run.
Continues.
Since the guy Ezekiel Elliott.
So now they need 3 yards on
And then
3rd
when I'm
down.
playing this man, yeah, follow that nigga the whole way.
To throw is Prescott.
Come on.
And he will have a Cowboys
That's what I
first
said.
down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's what we need. We need some better corners. Especially not Family Monroe. Family Monroe is getting too
Looking to
slow.
throw. Prescott got an open man, the tight end Jarwin.
And now I don't know why they have Kendall Fuller
Midfield down to
as
the
a staking.
45. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point
This is taking free safety. Well, he didn't play free. I don't know why. Because he didn't play free safety and when he was playing with the Chiefs, he was playing slot. He was playing slot and sometimes free safety if somebody was injured. That's pretty much all it was.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes.
Thank you, Pig.
For Lamb, but it's intercepted.
All time.
Reuben Foster picks it. 20, 10.
Prime time, baby.
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington
3rd interception
touchdown.
this year? This season?
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a
Are
good
they
example.
the
why.
number one
Shows that they set an
defense?
aggressive tone, not just stopping the run,
I
not just
did
getting
not-
after
what?
the quarterback, but the ball's in the air.
Cause the last time when I seen it, they 9-1.
And they turned the pick 6
I
into
thought they
a
would be at least a top
13-point
5
conversion.
defense. But damn, they number 1.
There, what a big time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
Oh, yeah, good one,
This
job,
to the
Boston.
22. And here comes a big tight end as he gets set for this next drive. All right, Charles Davis.
Thought he was gonna do something.
And
No,
what's happened to
so.
the big tight end here?
Well, I think a lot of times we talk so much about adjustments and what you're going to do at halftime that maybe we miss what actually goes on. Because the sense is that, oh, they're going at the half.
Yeah,
they just
so
change everything.
thank you, Cole.
That's
Whoa,
not really true. A
man.
Super Bowl winning quarterback out of New York always used to say, you've worked all week on a game plan. There's a reason you have it. Just either play it better or make subtle tweaks to it. Otherwise, there's no sense even going into a ball game. A lot of times that's what they do. Just find a little subtle thing, one little change, and maybe it can make things a little bit better.
Oh, Prescott stripped.
Come on, get that.
And it's Washington.
Man, there he is.
And they're going to take possession
Let's
of
go.
the football inside the 15.
What's that, second fumble?
14-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free.
Yeah, I thought y'all was about to tackle me.
All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
They'll set up to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Chris Conley, his first touchdown on the year. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route.
I wonder, is the team going to make it to the playoffs?
In this amount of time, I think it was a
Well, we already going to make it to the playoffs, but they going to play. It's going to be people going to be playing. These computers going to be playing different in the playoffs
make it into the end zone
than the regular season.
Keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And the turnover last time has sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Turnover both of the times. It was a pick 6 now, and now it's a fumble.
They've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession.
What's top can do?
Yeah, I like that. Your analysis
is
symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott.
I went for a big hit. That was my fault.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
How long was the quarters?
We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott now.
Montez said, "Oh!"
And he's going to keep it here. He'll get this one down near
Bro,
the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play.
That's not even that fast. That is wild.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, this game was decided
a while
ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Prescott from the gun. Now and he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal.
I had to go on my 3-4 defense right here.
The back end of the end zone, the sidelines, is extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
Reuben Foster.
That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
Let's go.
Down now after a loss of 2.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
They can have that. They can have that. But Reuben Foster, though? That man need to come out of injury.
Number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And
He always doing an onside kick already.
Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue.
Y'all is
and
not
found a way to
winning.
get it into the
I don't
end
know why
zone.
y'all doing
Give
this.
them big credit for that.
Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had
Come
to
on,
try the
I got
onside kick.
204.
Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at
2-4.
all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it.
And he takes it in.
Terry
Touchdown,
McLaurin.
Washington. Terry McLaurin, 45 yards. And Washington going to add on to their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about it.
How did touchdown?
Anything,
Five
just cutting it
touchdowns?
loose and having fun.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A gain of 5.
All defense. Worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Amen. Yeah.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Able to hit
I'm gonna try to get CeeDee Lamb on my team
just
too.
a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Open man here, Sims complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Oh, yes.
Incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes. You can read his hands. And you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it. And oftentimes, knock it away.
Damn, Davis.
That'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And possession
Come
will
on,
switch
Davis.
hands, 1st and 10. Time again to see Terry McLaurin in the Washington offense. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up.
He's got a man. Complete.
Burned them. Told you, Brown is trash. Told you. The man just burned them, man.
Add to their totals.
That's a new record.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Hopkins with the extra.
Well, let's look back at that replay, though. That replay. Let's look back at that replay. I knew he had him burnt, though. Already knew he had him burnt. Let's look at that. Look on this side, boom, because they doing press coverage anyway. You can see the coverage right there. They was doing the press the whole time. And look at that free safety went off. Soon as I seen that free safety went to the right, it was over. It was over. Diamond. And you see how he burnt them? Nah, y'all see how that man burnt them? Look. Boom. Off. Gone. That man is gone. 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 That man is gone. That man just burnt his ass.
Extra point. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today.
My God.
Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again, and who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
3rd and short yardage.
Oh, yes.
Looking for cover, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify
was about to
really
burn him.
I guess the catch-all is everything.
That man was about
Doesn't sound
to
like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Right back to him on 1st down. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that plus 3.
And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
I did that on purpose. I don't know why.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Touchdown.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Xavier Woods with a pick.
Oh my God.
Offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Washington, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Bulls.
Praise all over fight for all BZ. Yes, sir. Hold on. Super Bowl contenders. Ooh, Super Bowl contenders. Ooh. Yeesh. And I just got an achievement off of that too. I'll do that. We are in a division game. They put us in the division game. They put us in the division game. Yeah, that will be nice.
Making it to the playoffs is one thing, but that's when the pressure really sets in. Because for us and our fans, there's only one acceptable outcome: a win on Super Bowl Sunday. Losing him was a major blow to our playbook, but we wouldn't find out just how much of an advantage it was to our opponents until we were actually facing them.
Terry McLaurin is injured for 2 games. Is now on at the games. What? Terry McLaurin? Well, Steven Sims. I mean, if Steven Sims coming, bro, I'm telling you, Steven Sims gonna come in and play. I don't really care, cause Steven Sims gonna do pretty good this game.
Tonight, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
Oh yeah, let's go team. Let's go team. AP, oh yeah, got one AP. Look at Julio.
It's the Washington football team taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
For my money, it's the best time of the year, playoff football time, as postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of D.C. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Atlanta Falcons and the Washington football team. This will make it into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Play action. It's Ryan. And oh, right away, he lost the football. And does Washington have it? They do.
Set the tone right there. We just set the tone right there. We just set the tone.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Peterson. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Delaney Walker There to make the grab. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of the ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
Let's go into deep on defense.
Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team.
Boston.
Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Gurley. They'll get 3 as the drive continues.
Wait, the Chargers are 9 and 7 on here?
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Thank you.
He was looking for Todd Gurley, but it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Ryan, open receiver. That's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Ryan. Short throw underneath to Hurst.
I knew he was going to try to pass down.
A gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing again. Ryan. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. And they're going to have another first down here as the
He should have
tackle's made
fumbled.
at Washington's 9-yard line. 23.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Atlanta.
On first down, it's Gurley.
Let's go, Chase Young.
Lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Oh, one Chase Young.
Lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Ryan.
Let's go. Montez Sweat and Chase Young.
And he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Montez Sweat. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. 3rd and long. It's Ryan. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers.
As long as we keep on scoring,
we're finding athletes.
We got this.
And now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. So, Charles, here we are in the playoffs, and this rookie quarterback, likely a front-runner for Offensive Rookie of the Year, but he's not too concerned about that. He was all business with us, saying, I just want to advance in the playoffs.
And what's really nice for him
That's
is
what it
game,
is.
which means routine doesn't really get jarred, does it? He can do the same thing he's been doing throughout the regular season.
That nigga fast as hell.
How he gets ready and prepared, it's an easier path for him, although playing the game will not be, because the playoffs, the pressure cooker is big.
He certainly did play well in the regular season, division title under his belt as a rookie. And you're right. Look, it's nice to have the home fans cheering for you as opposed to having to go on the road and getting those boos. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dante Fowler in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw.
Dang, dive.
But it's incomplete. Cody Latimer, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
No, bro. I threw it way before he jumped in front of him.
His guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Gurley.
Let's go. Let's go, Jonathan Allen.
Track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now it's Gurley. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started.
Oh my, I could have blocked it.
In order to try and get this running game going.
Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
Because the Rock could just easily pan it to Grant or Steven Sims. Both of them faster than
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Boom.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington. A good throw right there by the rookie. Charles, if you're looking at things that he needs to do to be successful in the playoffs, what would you say?
I'd say that his team, in designing what they're going to do, play to his strengths. Get him comfortable early. Let him make the kind of throws that are most effective for him. But you'll have to dress it up a little bit differently. Otherwise, they've seen all of this. They've scouted it. So maybe you show the formations a little.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Steven Sims Jr. there to make the grab. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
That's going to be the difference maker. That's going to be our difference maker.
Tough to find the little guys, right?
Instead of having Terry
McLaurin
McLaurin keep on getting the ball. That's going to be our difference maker. Terry McLaurin and Grant to the slot, and they both fast. Telling you. Telling you.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't come before.
Oh, come on,
shake
Cole.
things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
I did not want him to get a pass.
Before it's all said and done. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
Also, just put a zone in. Nope, not going nowhere.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Sir.
We remind remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line.
Is that
28?
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. First down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Yeah, I told you.
Ridley. And he'll take it into the
as long as we keep on, as long as we score back, we good.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Falcons draw a bit closer.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, that took them away from the brink of possibly being knocked out of this game.
Not bad. It was about to be the second quarter. It's not bad. I mean,
that makes it a
14-10
ball game. Jakeem Grant now to return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Right behind you.
The Washington offense at the line.
Literally right behind you.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A nice throw that time. And we mentioned him being a Rookie of the Year candidate. And if you recall, he was very clear in stating that that was his goal coming into the year, and he has not disappointed.
And I think you have to hand it to this young man for having his priorities straight, because when you get that kind of attention, it adds pressure, but he never wavered.
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
We'll play another game then after that.
That's the second sack of the game, but this player disruptive in all phases, whether it's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big time guy you have to block.
And then off the last one, yeah.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one
they
thing,
press.
hit them with something else.
Then I'll test.
Position on him, and he pulls
if they press him, touchdown.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 35.
I think this defense.
And that is caught.
If they press, I'll test.
Washington. Steven Sims. His second touchdown of the night. And Washington is able to stretch.
If they press, I test. I'm telling you. Every time when people do press defense. Every time when the computer do press defense, it's gonna be easy burn.
Got the momentum going, right? That's you create.
And when people do it
right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the mark. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
He's not showing up there either.
They run. It's Gurley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Ryan.
Heck, oh my gosh.
Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 67 yards. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more. We've seen these two, Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, connect quite a few times over the years. It never gets old.
It never gets old. Well, maybe for the defense it does, but not for us who are watching it. And Julio, every time he steps on the field, you can just about mark him down for 100 yards. That's about his career average per game. But think about this. Getting in the end zone has always been a struggle for him. He gets the big yardage, but he doesn't get the touchdowns. Not this time. No matter how many people were kicked in coverage, he found a way to beat it.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and
And he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
At the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Ryan. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On third down, Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. A solid first half for him, and so far a good start to the second half.
Big pressing.
And I'm going to try not to go overboard with praise here, but I can't help it. He is playing so well. Really accurate with the ball, finding guys open downfield, and finding the end zone 3 times.
Pressing.
That'll help.
He doing it again.
Absolutely. Just that one pick with the 3 touchdowns so far. Escaping the pressure right, and he slings one that's incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And now the third down.
Delaney
as well.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
I need to upgrade your throwing on the run for real. Your throwing on the run is trash.
I can think here is that head coach. He knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up.
Oh my Jesus. Damn, your throwing run is trash. Which is in the all blitz, because they can't do nothing with it. Oh, let me change that.
But maybe he thought my best opportunity is with
yeah, now we throwing the blitz, because they're going right back to the same thing.
Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, Tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Fourth quarter.
And the catch on second.
Oh my Lord, it all comes down inside the fourth quarter.
Here's Gurley now out of the gun.
No.
Very close to a first down, but I see the close.
Let's go. Let's go. Set up for a field goal. Yep. Maybe a tie game. All I gotta do is run on that clock. I'm running down that clock. I'm sorry. I'm running down that clock.
When he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
I'm running down that clock. Heck no, bro.
Here in this fourth quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game.
25.
Fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great fourth quarter.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, fourth quarter.
Fuck, why do you have to come over there?
Throats, waiting to see what happens
Should've
here.
just kept still with your whole ass.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Eluding the pressure.
Come on, please. Thank you. Thank you, Steven Sims.
Past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll put him north of 100 yards receiving now.
Thank you, Sims. That's what I needed. That's exactly what I needed.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson.
You didn't get the...
5 yards is the tally on first down.
We could have had more yards than that.
They run again with Peterson. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Washington on third down. Just
we can get it first. We can get it first.
3rd and 3.
Fuck, man.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. This late in the game, Charles.
Thank you, AP.
Seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. 2nd and 8 coming up. They run. Peterson. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of energy on that one, huh?
Throw, but incomplete.
My heart was beating fast.
And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Conley. Let's go, Conley. Let's go, Conley.
Successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
Oh, no. Oh.
He's going to find his running back. It's
Let's go.
complete.
Let's go.
All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go.
Let's go. I'm wasting on this clock. I told you I'm wasting on this clock.
Here as we welcome you back. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Again, Peterson. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Steven Sims.
Open man is Sims. He's got it. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now a run with Peterson.
They're going to do another whole that last timeout. They stupid.
Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over.
Because I'm about to take this knee.
Second down play.
Let that clock go down. Take that knee.
And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
I'm wasting on that clock, y'all.
A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. So on comes the kicker, Dustin Hopkins, in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the final minute.
Ay, ay, ay.
Hopkins' kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. Well, sometimes you get a mismatch in these divisional round games. Not here. This has been everything we could have hoped for.
Okay, Brandon, don't get mad at me, but it's time for the old cliche.
Bring it.
Neither of these teams deserves to lose, but in the end, it's looking like the late field goal is going to be the difference in this game.
That's a good cliche. We'll let that one go. The Washington defense getting ready. They're looking for one final stop here. Put this game on ice. What's the message from the defensive coordinator here?
Don't overthink it. You know what you have to do. Let's get this game over with and get to the locker room.
Yeah, that's the key.
That's
Right?
game.
Just get it over quickly.
That's
They
game.
don't want to deal with any extra time.
You don't want any extra time. You don't want to do something out of the ordinary.
Game.
It gives them an opportunity and
That's
hope.
game.
Go out there and play the way you know how.
Washington moving on as we say so long, everybody. Thanks for watching.
That's game. We did this without Terry McLaurin. Steven Sims is the MVP of that game. I'm sorry, Steven Sims and Grant, MVP of the game.
Of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
Oh, Steven Sims is the MVP of that game, bro. Updates. What's the update? We did this without. We did this without Terry McLaurin. If we go to the Super Bowl, if we go to the Super Bowl, and they put us at the Super Bowl, if they put us at the Super Bowl, I'm gonna be excited as ever. Dang, it's taking a long time. We probably lost. That's what I was probably take it forever. We probably lost. Y'all think we lost? I wonder how long is the stream. Damn, it's taking this long? Bruh. Oh, we had an hour live stream. Coming up as a in the casket. Bro, it's still going. Like, oh my gosh. Hold up, y'all. this thing is still going, I'm just gonna end off the live stream, y'all, until and I'll probably just make a whole nother live stream probably like tomorrow for this. Love you guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Love you guys.